Assalamualaikum, this is RPHVia and welcome to the platform of Pharmapedia once again with a new video of the drug series, that is the allopurinol. This is the drug 8 of the drug series, so let's begin the video. Allopurinol available with a different brand's name and also with a generic name itself, that is allopurinol. Its available strength is 300 mg. It is used in the treatment of gout. How it is used in the treatment of the gout and what is a basic mechanism of action for what it is used in the treatment of the gout. So as you can see, it is the inhibitor of the xanthine oxidase. Xanthine oxidase is an enzyme which ultimately form the xanthine and uric acid. Uric acid is converted into the allantoin, so it is excreted in the urine. So when there is no xanthine, there is no uric acid and ultimately no gouty formation. And this is the gout clinical picture in the joint. Now indication with the dosage, it is used in the gout. So with a dose of 100 mg per day per oral, initially increase weekly to the 200 to the 300 mg per day in the mild gouty condition, but with a moderate to severe gouty condition, it is used with a dose of 100 mg per day per oral initially, that will increase weekly to the 400 to the 600 mg per day. So what is the difference between mild and the moderate to severe dosage? That there is a dosage difference, obviously. It is also used in the treatment of anti-neoplastic induced hyperuricemia. Why it is used in the anti-neoplastic induced hyperuricemia? Because obviously in the neoplastic condition there are the more cells formation, and when there is a more cell formation there is more cell destruction, and ultimately when the cell destroyed form the uric acid. So that's why it is used in the anti-neoplastic induced hyperuricemia. Per oral with a dose of 600 to 800 mg divided every 8 to 12 hours starting 1 to 2 days before the chemotherapy, and IV 200 to 400 mg per meter square per day, and this is the BSA. And obviously from the IV route it is given after the calculation of the BSA, because it is a case of the cancer patient. Obviously the dose should not be exceed with the 600 mg per meter square per day. May administer as a single infusion or an equally divided dosage at the 6, 8 and 12 hour interval beginning 1 to 2 days after before the chemotherapy. Obviously before the chemotherapy, not after the chemotherapy. What is the purpose after the starting of chemotherapy? This is so obvious. Now the indication in the peds, it is indicated in the condition of prophylaxis of hyperuricemia associated with cancer chemotherapy, prophylaxis of the hyperuricemia nephropathy enzyme disorder like the LNS. This is basically the enzyme disorder. Now the dosing in peds, obviously it is used in the less dose compared with the adults. So from the 1 month to the 15 years, 10 to 20 mg per kg daily, and the maximum dose should be 400 mg daily and after food, because it will ultimately affect the absorption of the food. Now in the 15 to 18 years children, initially 100 mg daily, increase according to the response, and maximum dose should be 900 mg daily. Drug category xanthine oxidase inhibitor XOI. Dosing consideration, dose should be adjusted by monitoring the serum urate concentration and uric acid level at the appropriate interval. Dosing frequency, once a day after a meal or after food. Should the daily dosage exceed 300 mg, so it must be given in the divided dosage, because this is the largest dose. Now the dosing consideration, minimum per oral dose 100 to 200 mg per day and maximum 800 mg. Obviously in the renal impairment the dose must be adjusted, because the drug is renally excreted out, and the dose must be adjusted according to the creatinine clearance, and the creatinine clearance we calculate from the CK formula as I shared in the previous video. Creatinine clearance 10 to 20 ml per minute, 200 mg per day dose must be given. Creatinine clearance with a 3 to 10, so dose must also be decreasing, and with a more creatinine clearance or the less creatinine clearance, the dose must also be reduces less. Now the interactions, it is highly interact with the anticoagulants. Chlorpromamide mercaptopurine, this is another antineoplastic drug, and the azathioprine, it is come with the brand name of Azafrine, and 6-MP, that is a 6 mercaptopurine. Now in the case of the pregnancy and lactation, in the lactation caution advice, and in pregnancy risk cannot rule out, but it is still used with caution because it lie in the category C. Adverse drug reaction, a skin reaction, withdraw if occur, and nausea. Contraindication in the acute gout. Why it is contraindicated in the acute gout if it is indicated in the gouty conditions? This is the question must arise in your mind. So I give the reason about this question, because in the acute gout condition precipitate of acute flare, urate lowering resulting in urate crystals being shed from the articular cartilage into the joint space. So ultimately what happened, resulting in the acute condition, and it will cause the more worsened condition in the acute gout. Why? Because the precipitation of the acute flare. Now this is the treatment or the protocol of the chronic gout. Why I am sharing only the chronic gout? Because it is not indicated in the acute gout condition. Now here you can see the first line treatment with the optimized dose allopurinol. If the patient is hypersensitive or intolerant to allopurinol, so the drug of the choices are different. But if the patient show the poor response to allopurinol, so the choices is probenecid plus allopurinol. Now this is the summary of this video and this topic.